Hey there, Glenn with the Toy Temple, and today we're taking a look at the Archive Wave IG-88 from the Star Wars Black Series line. And you know what? Killer robots, still in. Comes with guns, weird knife. What kind of robot uses a knife? This is crazy. Giant claws, already awesome. On the back it tells you, hey, this guy, back in 2015, not available anymore, so don't even try. This right here, if you want to read it, hit pause. So let's crack open IG-88 and try not to get ourselves hurt by this killer robot. And here's IG-88 out of the package. And this is going to be one of the weirder figures I'll ever review, because this is somehow exactly what I was expecting and not at all what I was expecting. My first memory of IG-88 was from not only The Empire Strikes Back, but from a game on Nintendo 64 called Shadows of the Empire, where you're playing as Dash Rendar and you have to take out IG-88. He was probably one of the hardest boss fights of my life, but you know what? I beat him. And this figure, it's got this beautiful silver metallic paint all over it, and then over the top of it, they did kind of a gold chrome look to it. Oh, it's really nice. And just the detail that went into making this very thin, almost fragile robot, but don't get me wrong, this thing is all kinds of weird. The detail that went into this, you can see like there's all these little gears and motors, and he's got little arm sockets. Is he looking straight ahead? I'm not sure. Which way are you supposed to be looking? So articulation, he's got head articulation. He's got forward chest crunch, whatever that is. He does spin at the upper torso piece. He's got a ball and socket arm that makes his shoulder go 360 and out, almost to a pretty good range right there. He does not have bicep swivel because, quite frankly, he doesn't have biceps. But he does have a nice wrist swivel, which A+ on that, that'll come in handy. Accessory-wise, he does come with several guns, and unfortunately they are unpainted. I mean, they're black, and you know, we saw a few of these come with different stormtroopers, especially this one. I think the range trooper from the Solo series has this one. This one, it's more of a rifle, just unpainted. I wish they could have done something with the barrel of the gun, but maybe a paint pen will fix that. But the real star is this giant golden handled blade. And you can see there's little nicks in this giant blade, and I guarantee you, that's from hacking at some bone. And with the accessories, there's little peg holes that fit onto the pegs so that you can put them right onto his little hands, and they stay in place. Pretty clever way to keep it so that he can still have his little claw hands, but he does have that little peg. And on the back, he does have a spot right there, so he can put a gun back there, and a little holster for that bone saw of his. I'm really getting a kick out of his bandolier, because as you can see, it holds onto his hatchet, and there's a spot for his gun. And there's little mines painted onto it. That's so great. And here's your size comparison between IG-88 and Boba Fett, both from the Archive line, and both looking spectacular. So I gotta say, do I like it? Oh yeah. Killer robots? Instantly at least a 3. A robot this cool, with this much personal history with me? I'm gonna say a 4 out of 5. It's a spectacular figure. If you have any bounty hunters and you missed out on IG-88, just get IG-88. He's in stores right now, so go get him, go. The only thing that I say is gonna hold it back is the lack of articulation, but I mean, it's a thin murder robot. I mean, there's only so much articulation you really need. He's not one to go flying. He's not going to really, you know, punch anybody. So he doesn't need additional hands. He only has the one look, so there's no need for an additional head. But they packed him in with 3 different weapons, and I think that's enough to really put this in the upper echelon of Star Wars figures. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Take a look at our Twitter and Instagram at The Toy Temple. Hit like, share, subscribe. Did you play Shadows of the Empire back on Nintendo 64? Let me know in the comments how far you made it. You probably quit at the sewer level. and I don't blame you. And remember, you're never too old to enjoy the things you love.